child dreamed of becoming something other than what society had intended? What if a child aspired to something greater?
What's up YouTube, it's Jake here with Visionary Training with the very first video of 2017. So as you can see at the start, I was doing deadlifts today and had to get through the snow to get there, and you know, I'm not even gonna make a point to even discuss sacrifice or, you know, doing whatever it takes to get to the gym, because at this point, I mean, making it to the gym to actually train is nowhere near a sacrifice to me. You know, that is that is something that I desire to do every single day. So it's something that, you know, I don't really feel is a sacrifice for me personally. But here's some deadlifts, just a couple sets. I didn't film anything else. I just filmed my sets of deadlifts over this. The very first gym footage that I've had on the channel in a while. You know, just working through some stuff, getting kind of my old ideas out, and everything finished up with 2016 so we can move forward. So as you can see here, you know, I never do really deadlifts that much. I do them one day a week. Well, this is the first time for 2017. This is the first time probably in a couple weeks. I didn't have any chalk, so I did have a few straps. Not making excuses, but, you know, just kind of laying out where I'm at right now. So just doing a couple sets of 3, nothing fancy, you know, nothing over 400 pounds at all. But I do have a goal by the end of this year. I'm going to work my best to get around 450, 465 deadlift. My max right now, last time I maxed out, I mean, I got 410, but that was, gosh, it's probably been a year since I've even tried that, just because, you know, I'm so focused on bodybuilding and hypertrophy movements. I don't really care too much for strength, but deadlifts are fun for me. I enjoy the movement. They're a fun exercise to do on my day where, you know, it's kind of detail work that I don't really have a specific body part that day. You know, I don't train deadlifts on my back day or anything like that. So I'll keep you guys updated kind of my progress of this year as I work. I do pay a little bit more attention to having a stronger deadlift for this year, but still mainly focused on bodybuilding, physique type oriented training, and but deadlifts are still fun and still a really good movement overall for anybody. You know, even if your goal is strength, bodybuilding type movements, you know, whatever your goal is, I mean, deadlifts are pretty good. So enjoy that footage, you know, while I'm here in this little screen. But I also want to talk to you guys about how the gym is as much of a mental challenge as it is a physical one. So I've been thinking about kind of what my thoughts have been, you know, in between my sets. You know, I do a couple exercises each time I train, and, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 sets of each one of those exercises. And you know, in between these sets, I mean, it is a mental challenge. For me personally, for those who are deeper into the gym and really enjoy the training experience, you know, the life experience and the representation almost of suffering through pain short term, you know, during those sets, so that, you know, in the end, you can achieve that result that you want. And, you know, that's what I've been thinking about how it really is a mental battle where you're having that internal dialogue in between your sets. You know, what am I going to accomplish today? You know, for example, you know, I'm actively thinking about on let's say I'm doing bench press for that day for my chest. You know, I'm thinking, okay, like consciously telling myself this in my mind. You know, I'm working my chest. I'm doing bench press. I'm bringing my arms forward. You know, I'm feeling on my muscle. I'm flexing in between my sets to help develop that mind and muscle connection, and thinking about, you know, what am I doing in the gym? Why am I doing bench press? Why am I doing these 4 sets for 12 to 15 reps? You know, what is my purpose? Why am I trying to do this? And it becomes a mental battle, because you really have to prepare yourself, because constantly, you know, you're either getting distracted. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, either making videos or what clients I'm working with, or you know, just the distractions of the world. And you really have to start kind of consciously taming your mind and telling yourself of what you really need to be focused on, and trying to almost separate yourself from those instances, and separate yourself, at least for that short time period while you're in the gym, from all the outside noise and all the excess that we have in our lives. So I just encourage you in this video, you know, just a couple thoughts to keep in mind. You know, during your training, you know, think about why you're working for what you're working for. You know, think about it. I mean, what is your drive? I mean, why are you doing this? And consciously tell yourself, you know, You know, I'm this invested into my training because these goals are important to me. You know, they're not just some ideas on a piece of paper. You know, they're tangible. They're tangible things that I'm actively participating in. And I think when you do that, you know, you can start to develop a closer connection with yourself and with you know, your character and your dreams and your goals. I mean, all that can be related to the gym, because even if, you know, fitness isn't your passion, if you are into fitness at all, I mean, you can learn a lot about challenging yourself, challenging your body and your mind, and, you know, forcing yourself to put in effort when you're trying to talk yourself out of, when you're trying to say, oh, I'll just cut out 2 extra sets here, I'll just, you know, cheat on this last rep, you know, and it really becomes a battle where you're trying to challenge yourself each and every day and trying to move forward. So I just challenge you guys this week to think about consciously what you're thinking about in between your sets, in between your movements, and even before you get to the gym, or even shortly after. You know, where is your mind? You know, what are your resonating thoughts? You know, do you catch yourself getting distracted, or, you know, do you feel like you're getting pretty focused? So that's what I'm going to be focused on myself, at least this first quarter of this year. You know, these first couple months is really being connected to myself and to, you know, the artistic and creative qualities of training and bodybuilding and being in the gym. So if you like this video, guys, that's going to be it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to help me out. You can check out my website. It's just visionarytraining.net down below. If you guys have anything else to say, I mean, please just feel free to ask me any kind of questions, leave a comment saying anything you want to below. Also repping my boys Colossus Fitness over there up in Canada. And until next time, guys, that's gonna be it. Give it a thumbs up, check out all the links in the description, and let's keep it positive, and God bless.